on my way to visit a repeat customer in the construction scene, and he's currently building or renovating some cottages. So we're on our way over there to capture some build progress, a little bit of documentary style for his YouTube channel, social media platforms, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get my head down. I've got a busy day today. I've got to be back over the studio mid-morning to do some more work over there. Got a couple of meetings. And yeah, it's going to be a busy day, but for now we are hitting the road, and yeah, I'll catch up with you when we're at the building site. Rig's all set up, microphone's all ready to go. Also today got a time-lapse camera that needs to be installed for a couple of weeks, so yeah, it's going to be a busy day. I've got a dodgy HDMI cable, need to get a new one. Let's see what's happening.
So we've got Joey and his lads here today giving us a hand. Gonna get all the joists on for the first floor up there. You'll see it'll be like we're doing the back half of the up to the steel.
Just rocking back up at the studio now. Got loads of stuff to do this afternoon. A few meetings, a few calls, cracking on with some edits, sending stuff, just loads of little tasks. But yeah, we'll get on with that and catch up with you in a minute. I'm off to the gym first thing. Got the car loaded up, off to the gym. I've got a couple clients to go and see for their retainer clients of mine that are just popping in for a few hours, doing a little bit. My ass is sweating because I have a heated seat on full. There's like maybe one other person downstairs. Don't know why, it's so quiet, but I sometimes find that quite motivating that there's no one else in here. Yeah, you're in here, getting it done, you know. Almost done, literally just gonna finish up on the skier. Gym is all done. Gonna head off to first job in a minute. It's nearly 9 o'clock, so they will be open shortly. So I will head over there. I'm a litre of water down already today, and I've done just under 3,000 steps. So all in all, should be set up for a good day. Back at Southwest Motorhomes, they've got loads and loads of motorhomes. This is the newest one in, Sunlight 540 RT. It's a nice looking van, 2025 model, pop top. And yeah, basically I've got to take this out, get some photos, videos of it. That is the current plan. So I'm gonna crack on and get this in place. Inside these motorhomes, these are like, they're pretty mega. I mean, I'm just gonna see how much it's about. Just under £71,000. So it's a pricey van, but these vans are like pretty cool. This is a very compact space. You've got like a double, small double, I guess. You've got like your kitchen, utensils. There's a fridge on the end, nice. Swivel seats. This here, you've got your bathroom, very nice. And then they've got pop top roof. Who'd have thought at 6'4", I'm too small. I'm having to climb up. I'm climbing up. Okay. Oh, you get all that room up there. I'm always impressed with these things. I think they are impressive vehicles. For a job like this, I'm going to be using a few different lenses, just basic camera. I'm going to use a Sony a7S III, FX3, a7S III, Nikon Z6 mirror, that's a Z6 II mirrorless, and there's a Z6 underneath it. Ninjas, lenses and whatnot. So like, I always try and carry a good variety of bits and pieces because you're doing different jobs throughout the day, you're going to need different things. So I'm using the Sony a7S III with a Sigma 24-70mm lens, and I also have a Sony 14mm prime lens f1.8. With these photo galleries for these motorhomes, these are mainly just for Auto Trader and for putting on their website to just get new stock sold. We often do YouTube videos about specific vans, new ones that come out, or products or things like that, or offers, but a large part of it is just keeping up to date with their stock. That's why it doesn't take too long with clients like this, but it's just nipping around and making sure we're on top of everything. So I've got a polarizer on the front, and you can see the difference that makes to the image, well, hopefully you can on the screen with the window. So to make it look as nice as possible. With these images though, I kind of have a set routine around the vans of images that I know to do, that they like, and what features they want to show inside the van. Inside's a little bit more tricky than the outside, because obviously there's a lot of features inside a motorhome that need to be shown off. As we move inside the motorhome, I've switched over to the Sony 14mm. Wide angle lenses are great for this kind of thing, and obviously 14mm is quite wide. When I was starting out, I would really kind of just do a job with the equipment that I had, and then you just move on from there. If something comes up and you really need something, or you do a job and you think that was really hard because I didn't have X, then that's when you kind of consider buying gear. All wrapped up there, done a few vans for them just to keep them up to date with what they need to do, and did some product stuff upstairs as well. At the studio now, I will probably have a look at editing some of those bits from this morning. Got a few other bits to do, just admin stuff, emails. Need to have a look at finishing off a couple of edits. But yeah, in general, I've just got a busy afternoon sat at the computer. Nothing too exciting. That's me for the minute.
What are we doing then, dog? Come on, let's tuck you in. What are we doing, huh? Thank you. Right, you stay there. Out of trouble.
There is something unbelievably relaxing.
Shh, go to sleep. Ren, I need you to sleep. It will look better for the video if you're asleep.
There is something unbelievably relaxing about having a sleeping puppy on your lap while you work. I found it really good this afternoon. Ren has been asleep for, well, she has been asleep like on and off for like the last 4 hours. Me talking is what's starting to wake her up. But she has been so good, and I've got so much work done. I've got like so much editing done, loads of emails answered and stuff. I just like tuck my legs under the desk and she goes up in a blanket and goes to sleep. And it's unreal. I feel like this is just becoming a must for me now when it comes to like spending time in the office. I need a puppy on my lap. I don't want to keep talking because it's like, I think my stomach when I talk just stabbed her and wakes her up. But yeah, I just want to say, it's unreal. If you haven't edited with a puppy, I suggest you edit with a puppy. So I have just worked my way through the rest of the photos from the motorhome place. It's now 10 to 6. Normally I wouldn't turn these around quite that fast, but I just had, a bit of time at the end of the day.
Solid performance.
So I just thought I would do a very quick update back in the studio. There's been progress downstairs, things are moving on, which is nice. So carpenters from Joe Lister Carpentry have been in and they have built the stud wall, which looks really good. So we've got a stud wall in the back here, and it's been plastered yesterday, so it's still a little bit wet, but they're gonna be putting a flush door in here and skirting an architrave tomorrow. So in two minds as to whether to paint it black or white. I kind of wanna make this space like a really cool studio space. I know I spoke about it previously, but this is kind of gives you quite a good idea now of how it will look. So we can use this space for shooting cars, shooting YouTube videos, shooting products, anything that needs to be done. And I'm just kind of trying to decide on the vibe to go for with the backdrops. Well, up here for definite is going to be all light. It'll be a really nice, even and flat light that shines down here, and the floor is going to be all painted nice and grey. But then I'm thinking maybe make this wall black is what I'm kind of leaning towards. In the longer term, I've got this wall over here, which Joe and his guys are going to carry this on round and do the curved wall. So I'm thinking that will probably be white. This will be black. Then we've got the best of both. And then over here on this bit of wall, I'm thinking I'll probably, I don't know, like paneling, maybe something like that, to use that area there as a dedicated YouTube background. Yeah, all in all, it's coming on, it's looking cool. We've got the Ford truck in here at the minute, which just makes any space look tiny because this thing is gigantic. But yeah, it's looking good. Just thought I'd do a quick update anyway as to how things are. Things are also progressing upstairs, but yeah, anyway, so back to the video. Just got to the first client over at Underwood Homes. Got the camera rig set up. Weather's not very nice, but we're gonna crack on. All done on site. The weather has been absolutely foul. Taped up the vitals, but the camera, it needs a good clean. The other job I had has because of the weather, because it's going to be on a roof, so the solar job is cancelled. So I'm just going to head straight to the studio, probably end up going to the solar job tomorrow morning now, when I was going to be at the studio. So just a bit of a swap around, a bit of a shuffle up, but I'm going to get all this tidied up, packed away, and head over there and crack on with the rest of the day.
This is so bad. I'm gonna get one. I hate being bad at games.
Good morning, welcome back to the car. Today is Friday, which doesn't really make much difference in the world of entrepreneurship. I'm heading over, I've got about an hour's drive to get over to the solar guys to see the job that they're doing, get a little bit of a job overview of the install that they've done that we can put together and turn into a little piece for their website, and as a little advert to try and generate them some more work.
Behind the scenes, as in add this on. How many people does it take to turn the camera on?
Lovely job, thank you.
You happy now? You go for it, mate?
Yeah, I'm happy.
In the right place?
Oh no. Why has that not got any power? Probably got too wet yesterday, it's probably just dead. I've got another one.
There we go, shit again, isn't it?
Yeah, that's helpful.
Standard.
That's very helpful. There we go, now we're cooking. Sweet. What should we do then? Bit of talking?
Can we do an intro down there?
Yeah, I think this will probably just be like a 2-minute video for the website.
So maybe a reel or something.
Yeah.
A reel or two out of it. And
yeah, definitely cut reels out of it. If you go that end,
I could walk away.
and then walk towards. If I walk backwards without falling off the scaffolding.
Yeah, you've just got poles here, obviously, yeah? That's it.
Ready when you are.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Eddie?
Yeah, ready, Eddie.
Join us up on the roof now. We have got 33 440 watt panels installed on this job.
Do you provide a gutter cleaning service while you're
Yeah,
up
we
it?
did. Can you not tell?
Yeah, I can tell. That's why I sort of...
It's got a video of it. Oh.
Is that a little optional extra, is it?
That's just a freebie, clean to make always.
Oh, is it? A freebie? Back on the road again. Spent a couple hours there with Will and Tim from AVS Southwest, filming a bit of their job. Wasn't there for ages because obviously they'd already installed the panels, as you would have seen yesterday in the rain, and when they sort of finished up, just got it done. So just a bit of a project overview showing what they can do and sort of use to advertise, and then they managed to get some Will managed to get some GoPro time lapses of them installing it all yesterday, which is really handy, so we can use that in their content to just give them a little bit more content for social media. A showpiece to go on the website as another sort of portfolio piece. So yeah, back on the road now. I'm heading back to the studio. Gonna, like as I said earlier, do a little bit of work, sort out the case, get things cleaned up and charged up. So yeah, all good. Best part though is it's now time for me to have my first meal of the day again, so really hungry. Gonna smash that out. Are you waking up? Are you waking up, puppy? Look how floppy and tired you are. Let's tuck you in. Come on, back to sleep, little girl. Today has been a super busy afternoon in the office. I've had a couple of phone calls to make. One with a potentially new customer. Picked up on some second meetings, like following up with customers. So we've got a few bits more booked in now, so actually looking like we're pretty much booked up. Waiting to hear back from a couple of clients about some edit amendments that we'll make on Monday when Chris is back in the office. Also did a little bit of social media scheduling for a client that we've got to do, so we manage their social media because that is something we do here at Apex Media, in case you didn't know, as well as just content creation. We do content management as well, and email marketing. So that was something else we did today, onboarded a new email marketing strategy for a car dealer. It's been super busy. We just had head down, cracked on. So yeah, all in all, it's been a very good week. It's now 5 o'clock on Friday, and there's only really one way to finish off what's been a good week. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit sort of just ad hoc. I wanted it to keep it kind of lo-fi and just real and like quick and easy for me to do. That's why everything has basically been shot on the GoPro. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if there's any aspect of the week or what I do on a typical week that you'd like to see in a little bit more detail, or if you'd like this sort of video in general, doing week in a life, day in a life type things, because I'm happy. I've actually quite enjoyed filming it, so I'd be quite happy to do some more of these and just take the camera along and just see what's happening. So yeah, and let me know if you'd like more insight into anything, like on the shoots, whether you want more behind the scenes there, or when I'm back at the office, or doing business side of things. Whatever you find interesting, I'd be happy to talk about. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.